There is a pasuk, Ner Hashem Nishmas Adam. The Jewish soul is likened to fire. What is the connection to fire? So the Alter Rebbe, in his holy Sefer Tanya, in the 19th chapter, explains that the nature of fire, as we see, is always wants to go up. It wants to leave the wick. The only way how you could keep the fire from going back to its source, either you have a wick, or you have some wood, or you have something to hold the fire from leaving. Where does the fire want to go? It wants to go to its source. The source of fire happens to be beneath the moon. But the source of fire beneath the moon is not a physical fire, it's a spiritual kind of a fire, and the fire is heading towards its source, although when it goes to its source, it will lose its own identity. It's going to be a part of the spiritual part of the fire. So although it wants to go to its source, at the same time it's going to lose its own identity. And the fire just wants to go to its source. The same way the Jewish soul is likened to fire. It has this burning desire to be close to Hashem. Although when the soul will go to its source, Hashem, it loses its own identity, because God means God is the only existence. So the soul will not even feel its own existence. And yet, that is the nature of the soul. It's a selfless love. It's not a love to feel good or feel better. It's just the opposite. It wants to be close to God, where it'll lose its own identity. And yet, that's what the soul really wants. So this is the deeper explanation why the Jewish soul is compared to fire.